All right, all right. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Let's bring the camera. Halo. What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Great slate for football this week. Let's make sure we have sound. Let's make sure everything is fitting correctly. Looks like we are pretty good. Pretty good. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks for joining. My name's Justin. This is the Ivy League live stream. We're going to talk some college football today, man. I have a smile on my face. Can you see this? This is a winner right here. This is a winning smile. Dude, we've been killing it. I was honestly a little nervous on not knowing which type of direction that the college games would go throughout the season. Who was going to be on, who was off. Was there going to be any consistency? I mean, the record speaks for itself. Record 12, 2, and 1. I'm happy. My members are happy. So if you don't know, I release a sheet every week that gives you every game and what I think happens. I back up some stats, and I give my opinion, and I give you guys my sides for every single game. More specifically, you get my picks, right? Sorry, that was my squawk box. So what I do is I give you guys my picks, right? You can get the link in the description. The website's almost done, okay? Link is in the description. Feel free, if you want to one bet, give me an email. My email address is in there. It's at ivyleaguetrading@outlook.com. You can email me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything at all. We're just here to provide winners, right? I've been doing this since like 2017, 2018, and I'm really thankful that I got started in this because it goes to show that there are many outlets that you can use to make some extra income, right? Now, this doesn't mean that guys, I don't bet every game, right? I pick my spots. Right? I didn't play anything Saturday. I had one NFL play, but I liked them all. But specifically, I like the Ravens. Last week, we hit Oregon State, which I gave you guys, and BYU, which was my lock of the week, right? I don't like to use those words, but I loved BYU, right? I loved BYU. So that hit. That was a big play. Was BYU and then the Ravens. This week in the NFL, I thought it was just about every game went the way that I thought it would go, which is either Vegas taking everybody's money and just kind of giving them back the crumbs, right? Or everything just went as planned if you kind of know what you're doing. So again, welcome. This is our home here. This is my home. This is where we put in our work. We talk about games. We talk about spreads. We talk about eye tests. All that fun stuff. So if you guys want, comment and chat. And again, go to the link in the description. I'm running a sale until the end of October. All right, it's not going to last. So what it is, and that sale is to bring you guys on board to show you what's possible here, right? It's to show you guys what's really possible. I take this stuff very serious. If I do not see value in a side, I don't take it. Okay, and you guys will get those picks. I'm really thankful, guys. We've been crushing it this year. So it's gonna be very hard for us to go backwards. It really is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover some of the games. Let's talk about this AP Top 25 real quick. I'm pretty sure this is for Week 6. I'd like to know how Oklahoma. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's talk about what are your guys' thoughts on this? Have you guys looked at it? And then the FCA coaches poll, Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, and Texas. I don't mind that. I would like to see what would happen with Penn State and Florida State. Even at Florida State or a neutral field. I'd like to see what would happen there. I would actually also like to see Washington against Oregon. I'd like to see all these teams against Oregon. Oregon's schedule, that's probably what's keeping them from being higher. I can see USC. You know what? I'd like to see USC and Notre Dame. I don't know about this. So, look, we're going to talk about last week. All right, we did pretty well last week, too. If you caught the video last week, I'm going to try and get these out a little more often. But last week we gave you Buffalo. That covered against Akron. They were actually underdogs, and they won outright in a final overtime. I thought that giving that many points, oh, well, it was 3. I thought it was more. I'm sorry. I thought it may have been more, because we did it earlier in the week, depending on what the line was. But that was a clear winner. Clemson and Syracuse, I felt really good about Clemson. I didn't put any money on it because I was, I went 2-0 the night before. And the goal here is to make money. This is not, I don't do this just to do it. If I wanted to, people say I just do it just to have fun, whatever. Okay, that's fine. No, you're trying to make money. Stop lying to yourself. And you can, right? You can. If you want to, honestly, the majority of people, and you guys know this that have been doing this for a while, people that take parlays, it's like anything over, once you get to that 6 mark, anything over 6, it's really rough, right? It can be pretty profitable if you want to, spend a couple bucks, kind of change them. And I don't mean like $20 a piece. I don't care if you're a millionaire. You want to throw $20 away, that's fine. But we parlayed last week. I did give you guys a parlay, which was Carolina and the Steelers. I think it was last week or the week before. I scratched on that Carolina, the NFL, Carolina and Steelers matchup. But if you're parlaying 2 teams, I would just take those 2 teams and, I don't know, let's say you have a budget of $1,000, maybe put, $44, depending on if you can get it for minus 110, 120, that all depends, right? I'm getting my lines at my book for minus 110, unless there's a clear difference and they don't like the spread. They will have 120 on there usually. I won't play it. Unless maybe there's some money line there. But like I say, I pick my spots. So you could think of it as if you were to, you put down a little bit of money to make more, yes, but the odds are actually not in your favor as far as the payout. So start thinking about that, guys. I really want you guys, if you guys do this and like this stuff and put in the work, right, you also need to know how to come up with a score. How does Vegas come up with a score? It's more than just power rankings, right? It's home field advantage. It's average wins or average points, average how many points they give up, right? Tie that all in together. Strength of schedule. Are they home or away, right? And you can pretty much damn near, if you know how to do it, come up with the same sort. Especially the NFL. The NFL is the easy one, right? The NFL is more so easy than it is college because there's so many kids you have to remember. It's really hard to just point out, and with some of the mistakes that could happen. Again, it's college football, but and I personally love college. I love college more than I do the NFL. But the NFL this year I think could be really good, and it's starting to seem that way. But knowing how much a value of a quarterback would be, let's say they're like minus, you're going to give them a point. Let's say if Tom Brady was playing. Or not playing, I'm sorry. Say if Tom Brady was still playing and he was out this game. Well, that probably would be at least 2 points taken away off of the number you came up with, right? Start doing that. And home field advantage, okay, we're going to add a point. Things of that nature. That's how I do it. You can do it however you'd like. But that's the way I was taught. In the past, I have literally came down with the numbers. Now, I think even the one time it was the Jets and somebody when Jets had that really bad season, which is always, but they just could not get like a cover. They could not, they just got spanked. I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. And I have photos. I have photos of all my winners, losers, and they have and I have like my cards, how I come up with the numbers and stuff. And I think I came up with like 28-18, and I think the spread was I think the game came. It was something weird because it came out with the number. It was like I think I got like 21 to 28 or something like that, and the score was like 11-18. So you can see that 10-point. It was a 10-point difference. I remember that. But so if you learn how to be able to come up with it, there's a reason why Vegas wins, right? You got to remember too, guys. Yeah, a lot of people talk about traps and stuff like that. There's key numbers, right? Knowing which numbers you should follow as far as line movement, right? What line movement actually means something. That's also important, and it comes with time. So again, what I'm trying to say is I've been doing this for a long time, and I will continue to do it. I will continue to be profitable. I will continue to have extra Christmas money. Will you? If you would like to, please go to that description. Give us a try. We're running a trial now. If you want to donate to the channel, that's fine too. I can help you. I will also send you picks, so because I put in a lot of work for this. There's a reason why I'm 12-2-1 right now. I'm having a wonderful season. Members are having a wonderful season. Really thankful. So thank you again for joining us. Let's get into it, man. A lot of great teams, right? A lot of great teams here. Miami finally showing up. I don't remember who they played last week, if they had a bye. I was a bit busy last weekend. And Baylor and UCF. That was the other one that I liked. I didn't play anything Saturday. But I did like that Baylor and UCF game, and I know that they came out, I guess swinging the second half and could have lost it, but ended up pulling it off. Last week we gave you guys Purdue, right? Purdue 44-19 against Illinois. Illinois, what happened to Illinois? I don't know. Has anybody not talked about how decently good they were last year and could have taken Michigan down if it wasn't for the refs and making that field goal at the end of the game last year? I don't think people are talking about that enough as they should. Now, I don't know if some of the kids left or what's going on. Haven't looked into it. It's Illinois. Illinois, I guess, apparently is always going to be Illinois. I thought they were making a comeback somewhat. They have a great basketball team. Usually, they have the past 5-6 years they've been pretty good in basketball, but so that I'm pretty sure I have the list here. We gave you Baylor last week. We gave you Purdue, and I'm talking right here on this stream live for free, guys. So if you get some picks here on for free and you want to give back, I'm trying to get everything settled so I can actually have some shirts. If you'd like to buy some shirts, some merchandise, whatever it may be, some nice, nice collar or a nice polo button up, whatever. Texas and Kansas. Kansas did not show up. Texas is rearing back to old Texas football, aren't they? Texas Tech and Houston. We gave you Texas Tech. We gave you guys Texas Tech. That was also a winner. I'm telling you guys, there are some losers there, so don't get it wrong. Let's go through the list right now of last week, all right? If you guys have any comments, what are you guys watching this week? What are your guys' favorite plays for the coming week? Let's go here. So we have Syracuse, Clemson. So here we go. Here's some of them. We also did give you guys Minnesota, but I also said in that stream to wait for a lower number. The line was dropping. You may want to get it. On here, it was -11, so I think they won by 10, so that was a loss, right? We're not scared to talk about losers here. That's one thing we are not scared to do, and we have no reason to be scared about it, right? Because we're going to have our ups and our downs, but we're going to have more ups. We're going to have many more ups than we are downs, right? Let's see. NC State, we gave you the first half for NC State, and Louisville full game. Loser on that because I'm pretty sure they won by 3. Spread was 3.5 at the time of the recording. I gave you guys, and I did not tell you, right? I did it purposefully because you wouldn't, I figured you guys wouldn't know. But I gave you guys my lock of the week, and that was BYU +1. That was a huge winner. I felt really good about that game, and it cashed. Very happy with that. Utah State was the other one, -4. When we gave it out, and let's see if the line dropped or moved. -4 still. So, yeah, that another winner. So there you go. 1, 2. So that was a 3-in-1 night that we gave you guys for free. All right, 3-in-1 night that we gave you guys for free. Let's go to the next day. Buffalo +3, and the under. I think we gave you on that 13-10. What is that? 5-1. Just going down the list. 5-1, guys. Do you see the point I'm making here? All right. Seriously, go to the link below. It's not very much money. If you want single picks again, just give me an email. Let me know that you're signing up. Right. We have a ton of members that are happy where they're at, and they're not going anywhere. I've had them for about 3 years now. Same group of guys. Same a couple of girls in there as well. We're here to win and pick our spots. I give you guys my thoughts, my picks. That way, if you're wondering what side I'm on, and then you can decide for yourself, are you seeing the board right? Do you have the same side? Probably, it's probably a reason you might want to play it or not to play it. All right. Let's keep going. Clemson, we gave you that. Big winner there. TCU, I think that one was a loser. Let's see here. And I know I gave you guys Florida. I was going with Florida there, which was definitely bum. I haven't watched them play. It's kind of hard to watch every single game, but that was a loser. Where is that? TCU. I want to see. I think they lost, and that's minus. That's a lot of points for TCU. Let me see here. I cannot seem to. Was it a? I can't remember if it was a later game or what it was. Um, let's see here. And what else did we give you? We gave you guys Mississippi State and Alabama over 46. You got 57. Do you see what I'm getting on? You see what we're doing here? Winners, 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 winners. Come be a winner. Hit that link in the description, guys. I'm telling you. Do you want extra Christmas money? Do you want a new watch? Right? Do you want to just take some money, make some more money, maybe go buy some equity with it? I don't know. Right? Just continuing to grow your net worth. Winners. Okay? That's what we provide. We're having a wonderful season, 12-2-1. 12-2-1. Right? And I give you guys these live picks for free, so some of you guys can actually see what's going on, what we're really doing here. All right? I'm just happy to have you guys, though. I love this time of season, and I love college football. It's not just about money. I love college football. I do. College football has a place in my heart, along with college basketball. There's nothing like the collegiate sports, from my opinion. The NFL is not the NFL we grew up on. But we're going to get into this week. Great week last week. Even the picks I gave you guys. Winners upon winners upon winners, man. I am curious. We gave you guys Virginia Tech. All right, let's see here. Virginia Tech. Let's see here. Boom, boom, winner. That's another one, right? And then I want to see, did we? No, because that was actually a paid service game. We did not do that. Let's see here. And then guess what else we gave you? So do the math here. Penn State Northwestern over. Winner, 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 winner. 46.5. What was the score? 41-13. Didn't take a side there. Right? Penn State put up 41 points themselves. So, as you can see, you should ask yourself why haven't you joined yet, honestly. Right? So, and I'll continue to do this. And listen, my record's a hell of a lot better when I give you guys the matchups, just because of the matchups that I don't have money on. I'm going, the thing is you guys, I would hope that you would manage risk. If you're up, manage your risk. Right? You don't need to just play. If you want to make it free, fine. You win 2 games and want to go play an afternoon game, I've done it. That's fine, but keep some money in your pocket. Let's grow this bankroll. Let's grow this bankroll. I want to know about this AP. We're going to get into it right now. Let's get into the week here. Week 6, unfortunately. Why does it say? So there is 12 regular weeks in college football. We're on week 6. That's pretty sad, right? That's pretty sad. I'm a little upset about that. So let me ask you guys a question here for this AP poll real quick. Let's say if Washington State played USC, who do you think would win that game? Or let's back that up, even Notre Dame. I'd like to see Washington State and Notre Dame play. You see what I'm saying here? It's like Notre Dame has really actually had the test as far as the schedule. They've been playing decent teams every week. Last year they pulled back a little bit. Of course, there's you have a new quarterback. What's his name from Wake Forest? But Fresno State and Louisville. Why is Texas A&M not on here? Where is Texas A&M? All right. Isn't it, that boggles my mind. Where is Texas A&M? You would think they were irrelevant. Where's Maryland? I would take Maryland and Texas A&M and put them up against the last five here. Kentucky's decent. Like Missouri over Texas A&M, Missouri over Maryland. Now people are down on Maryland, right? People are down on them. The thing is last year they had a ton of receivers um, that got injured and were out. Okay, I don't think Maryland's getting enough credit. I don't think obviously Texas A&M isn't getting credit either. So I think we do have a big matchup there. Let's go into some of the matchups real quick, and we'll talk about some of the news and some of the things that are going on. Um, the we will again. So we're going to go through the eye test and stuff like that. And again, I just went through all these winners. Go back last week's video. I gave you guys a ton of information, a ton of winners for free. If you would like to donate, it would all go to the stream. It doesn't go to my pocket. It goes right back to the stream, so I can make this entertaining, right? Not entertaining, but provide value, right? I like to be able to do a couple things, and I spend my own money on it. It's not that I don't have money, but if you would like to give back for the winners that we provide, link is in the description. This line seems to be pulling back a bit. I've got 3.5 here. I don't know if it came out at 3, but I have 3.5. So I don't know if it's me that has the wrong number here, or like if the line is dropping, or if it did come out at 3 and my book has it at 3.5. Jacksonville State, haven't watched much of them. I know they're 4-1. Yeah, 4-1, and Middle Tennessee's 1-4. And from some of the stuff that I've been looking into, Middle Tennessee could very well, had some things happen, I guess, late in the game. And more so Jacksonville State, they had, I guess, 2 plays, 2 run. What did they do? No, that was they had. I guess there was something with them winning against Sam State or Eastern. I don't remember. No, obviously not Eastern Michigan. They did beat Coastal Carolina, and I think that was the game that they were talking about. Again, I didn't watch it, but there's concern, I guess, for Jackson State. That Oh shoot. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, so you have to excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'll have to go. I'll have in a little bit. I'll go and I'll have to redo this stream because of an emergency. But not like a dying emergency. Everything's okay. So I don't really have a side on this. What I would do for this game is I would watch the number and see if it continues to pull back, especially leading up to about an hour or so before the game. What time is kickoff? 8 o'clock. All right, Middle Tennessee is home. I think Middle Tennessee just isn't that great. I haven't watched them, right? I thought they were okay in the beginning of the year, and my mind's obviously changed on that because of their performance lately. But, I don't know anything about them. I'll give you guys a play here. 1-4 team, Middle Tennessee, home, favored. My look on this game would be to watch where the line goes leading up to the game. Like, where's it at 7 o'clock? 7:30? Oh, sorry. This is, All right. I don't know, man. I think you got to go with the, under here. Let's dig into it. There's a reason why I say I think we got to go to the under. And I'm going to give you guys that. So let's look at Middle Tennessee real quick for tonight, and I'm going to briefly go through the picks and stuff through the game for tomorrow Saturday's lineup. Let's just go look at the last Western Kentucky, right? Decent team. So here we go, right? Where is it at? So I'm trying to look for box score, drives, team stats, scoring, team stats. There we go. So Middle Tennessee total yards, 373 yards. Kind of hard to beat a team that's putting up over 400 yards. Not sure what they're averaging. I could find that out. I think a couple things went against them during this game, but I'd have to let's go to Jacksonville State, because what I'm going to say is I would probably take the under on this game. Jacksonville State, Middle Tennessee. I'd have to do a little more work. It looks like the line I thought it was 51. I could have swore it just said 51. No, it's at 52 because that's what I have also. Let's look at Jacksonville State. Let's see what they give up. They put up. Overtime. Okay. Yeah, I would think about... Man, Eastern Michigan's terrible. Or Jackson State that good. I would think about the under on this game. I would think about the under. That would be my play. If I had to play it, just giving you guys my thoughts on it, I would look at the under there. FIU, New Mexico State. These lineups stink. But hey, it's football. It's football. All right. And guys, I do have stats, so I do apologize for kind of getting off track there. I want to give you guys some over and unders. And some like totals on the first of the sides, not totals, but on the sides, as far as like stats and stuff. Got to get some of it together. These, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I would like that under. I would take that under. Right, on Middle Tennessee and Jacksonville State. All right, sorry, I got caught up with the phone call. Um, so Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech. Has Louisiana Tech turned anything around? Oh, FIU, New Mexico State first. Does anybody do any of you guys know anything about these two teams? 3-2 versus a 2-3 team at home, 6.5 points. Right? FIU, I know. It's like, who else was it? South Florida? UConn, 24-7. North Texas, 46-39. I guess Maine, Louisiana Tech, loser. I thought Louisiana Tech, oh yeah, they did win. I thought FIU beat Louisiana Tech. I guess not. They just didn't cover the spread. Liberty 38-6. I don't know if anyone got injured or what happened, but New Mexico State, man, these matchups. I don't watch these teams, guys. I really don't. New Mexico, Liberty. I would have to. Man, this is tough. I'd probably have to take the points here, guys. I'd have to take the points. Maybe the over. No, hold on. 49 is the spread. What do I have? All right. I just think you're going to give... I think both teams should be able to score somewhat. 49. You know what? I'm just going to tell you guys the over just so we hopefully get some points and have something to watch here, because I don't want to be bored, right? What's worse? What's worse than watching these two teams play and them not scoring points? Oh, that's a double bummer. So... Let's get into the lineups, all right? Kansas State and Oklahoma State on Friday, all right? And today's only Wednesday, right? The week is still young. All right. Sorry that it did take so long to just get into these. I need to get better at this, and I promise I will. 31 wasted minutes. Other than the fact that we're giving you guys winners. Winners. So, Kansas State and Oklahoma State. The 12 points. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I feel like that's a lot of points, guys. Feels like a lot of points for Kansas or Oklahoma and Kansas State to cover. Always a big rivalry here. Kansas State, from what I remember, has had their number the past few years. So they did lose to Missouri. They beat Troy 44-31. Oklahoma has fell back a bit. Let's see here. Iowa State. Wow, they got to be terrible to lose to Iowa State, man. That's so bad. Arizona State 27-15. Man, maybe I would just from looking at the record and just the points here. 40-50, 33, 27-15, blah blah blah. And what is Kansas State averaging? Give me the I don't even want to say it. Does Oklahoma State still have their quarterback from last year? I forget his name. I forget their name. Forget his name. Let's see here. Let's see. QB. Alan Bowman. I'm not sure. All right. I forget that guy's name. Kansas State, Oklahoma State. I think you got to take Kansas State here, but I think 12 is too many points, which is probably the very reason I would wait. I'd probably wait and see if you can get a better number. And who does Kansas State have next week? That'll be the question. Let's see. Oklahoma State. Then they play Texas Tech. Okay. I don't like that game at all. 54. Let's take the over just because we want to scream some points. Nebraska, Illinois. Bad loss with Illinois there against Purdue, right? Bad loss. I don't know what the heck is going on with this team. I really don't, guys. Like, you went from one thing to another from last year to this year. They're not at all the same. Not at all. Where is Illinois at? Why is it not on here? Sam Houston, Western Kentucky, Kansas. Oh, it is here. I'm sorry. I see Nebraska, and I'm like, So, we got two bad teams here. Two bad teams. Let's look at the total for this. Right? Let's look at the total. And I think you could get Illinois to show up. Are they good enough to win? They're so inconsistent. It's not even funny. Or maybe I'm just lacking on Purdue. Right? I gave you guys Purdue last week against them. I gave you that. But to get crushed like that, Illinois is at home. Nebraska is. I think they could have. I don't know. I haven't watched them since the like week 2, week 3. So Kansas 34-23. Let's take Illinois here. Big loss. Let's see. What is the spread? It'll probably come out to be the same. Give me Nebraska. I will take Nebraska. Not that it's, not that I'm taking it personally. So let's go on. Boston College at Army. Man, I feel like when I go through these, I have a lot of catching up to do with football. Um, let's take the points here with Boston College. I don't know if I don't know even who Army has played the last few games. So they lost to Syracuse, UTSA, Delaware State. Poop, poop, poop. Um, yeah, give me Boston College. But here's the question, right? Here's the question: why are they favored? What's going on there? Huh? Why are they favored? And maybe they're. Oh, can we not forget? I gave you guys Virginia. Gave you guys Virginia. I told you guys Virginia isn't that bad. They're bad, but they're not like that. Like it's just they fall behind and they give up. Like they could be better than what their record says, is what I'm gonna say. They just gave up during Maryland. I don't expect them to beat Maryland anyway. So, um, who is it again? It's Army and Boston College. I don't like this matchup either. I don't like it either. I'll wait on this game. Probably look for an under here, under 50. And again, we're going to go back through these games, a lot of the good marquee games that I have stats for. I'm going to have to get going, and we'll do this stream later on tonight and pick up. But we'll go through a couple of the early ones. We'll do this stream later on when we get some people on here. LSU at Missouri. LSU's got to redeem themselves. All right. They have some bouncing back to do, per se. They lost last week. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. And I might even delete this video. I'm not sure. I'll be right back. I have to go pick up a vehicle. Because a family member is at the hospital. So I'm going to pick this stream back up at like 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. I have a lot of stats for these games. Some over and under, some spread stats. And we'll go through them. So, again, but I would expect Kansas State to whoop Oklahoma State's, you know what? You know, Western Kentucky at Louisville. It's just like, how do you trust Louisiana Tech? How do you trust them? And I'll come back with a couple stats here for you guys, but unless they've tried to turn it around, I'm not sure. So, again, I do apologize, but I do have to run. I got to run over to the hospital real quick. I will reset the stream for 8:30. You're going to want to join us because I have some really awesome stats. We'll stay focused on it. No getting off track. I hope you guys had a great day. Come join us. This was for the early games. Again, we're going to watch Jackson State, Middle Tennessee. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch that line. I would take the under on that. I like the under there. FIU, New Mexico State. Line is 6.5. Is it 6.5 for a reason? Maybe. New Mexico State's at home. Also, maybe an under, but we're rooting for the over because it's New Mexico State and Florida International, and what's worse than watching those two play each other and not scoring. So that's the only way it's bearable to watch. Sam Houston at Liberty. Don't know much about Sam Houston other than the fact that they're 0-4. Maybe Liberty beats them by 46 points. That's the over and under. Western Kentucky at Louisiana Tech. I want to take the points with Louisiana Tech, but you can't trust them. It was Louisiana Tech because I'm so lucky. I could be 12-3 right now, but I laid off the Louisiana Tech game. The very first game of the year. Who was it against? It was against Navy, I think. No, FIU. FIU, exactly. 22-17. Right? And I forget what the spread was. I forget what it was. So it's very hard to trust them, and maybe that's why that's the play, because Vegas knows that people played them early, and for them to lose like they did and play like they did, that has it in people's mindsets. Again, it's a new week. Get all of it out of your mind. Western Kentucky is a very tough team, or at least is always going to show up to play and be physical and tough. Give me Louisiana Tech there, +6. Oh, 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 oh. Dogs is a barking. Kansas State, Oklahoma State. I don't feel comfortable laying 12 points. I would like to shout out the under on that game because I'm not sure how much Oklahoma State's going to score. But we're going to go with the over 54. We want to see points, 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 points. Okay. Friday night, Nebraska and Illinois. Man, probably take Illinois on that one, right? Probably take Illinois. So that was Friday's slate. Sorry it took so long. I'll have to cut this back for anybody else watching it. Link in the description. Email me if you're trying to sign up. Again, the website is almost done. All right, I had to make some changes to the website, so send me an email, ivyleaguetrading@outlook.com. It's in the description. It's in the description. 12, 2, and 1 on the season, and we're going to march into this week winners and march out of the week, this coming up week, with more winners. So make sure you join us. And again, go look at last week's live stream, guys. Winners, winners, winners for free if you want to donate to the stream. Links in the description. I want to thank you guys for your time, and I know it's a little tough sledding here in the beginning. It's my first time doing this. It's not my first time doing it, but I got to get better at it. So I'll see you guys at 8:30. Make sure you have it because I'm going to have all my stats ready. I'll have my sides for you guys. We had a great week last week. Even the free picks I gave you guys, you could have just thrown a dart and it would have probably been a winner. It would have been harder for you to take a loss with the ones we gave you last week than it would have been to get a winner. You'd have had to be so unlucky to take the one or two, the few losers that I gave you guys last week. What the one that I can think of was whatchamacallit. And this is about picking spots and knowing the game. I've been doing this for a long time. All right. Duke and Florida. Right. Haven't watched Florida. That was the loser. Right. Clemson gave you that. Gave you Buffalo +3 against Akron. Also gave you the under. Gave you guys NC State first half. Louisville full game. That was a loss. It was 3.5. It came out to 3. Gave you Oregon State, BYU. Those two plays, BYU especially, was the play of the week last week. Hammered that play for a 3-0 week last week. Ravens, BYU, and Oregon State. I don't know why I wanted to say Utah State. They're so bad. I gave you guys the Mississippi State, and I think Alabama over 46. It's all right here, and it's all on the stream. Penn State, Northwestern over 46.5. Over cashed. Arkansas was a loser. What else? And I told you guys, Minnesota line, watch, because I would like to get that at a lower number. Virginia, +4.5. Winner, 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 winner. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. I will see you guys tonight at 8:30. All right? And we're going to come back. I'll have the stats, give you guys my opinions. Go to the link. Join the link below. Let's go get some extra Christmas money. Do you want extra Christmas money? Do you want a new watch? Do you want to just start, growing your net worth? Well, there's a lot of opportunities in this world. Sports is just one of them. All right? You're not just paying for picks. You're paying for consistency, right? I have time in this business, right? And again, I give you guys every single game pick, whether I'm playing it or not. You guys get that emailed out to you and why, and backed up with a few stats. So I got to go. I will be back on at 8:30, and we're going to get into the weekend plays. Thank you guys for joining. If you could, comment below. Tell me how bad this was so I can get better, or things that I could improve. If you liked it, if you didn't. Thank you for your time. You guys have a great night. Love having you guys here. I love talking college football, NFL. I will see you guys here shortly. Have a great night.